The clean energy revolution is here. Investments in wind, solar, batteries, and next-generation advancements to reduce carbon emissions are skyrocketing. But there's a problem. The United States might miss this opportunity. There are some serious headwinds in 2025. Without decisive action, the United States risks losing out on trillions of dollars in future markets and ceding technological leadership.
While the US remains a leader in innovating new clean energy technologies, other countries, especially China, dominate manufacturing and deployment. Take batteries, for example, where China is by far the leading producer, but North America as a whole only produces 5% of global batteries. So how can the US get back in the clean energy race? Sure, clean energy might not be a top priority right now in 2025, but this is a long game. Solar power is already the fastest growing energy source of all time, and electrification will shape the 21st century just as the rise of oil did the 20th century, to the advantage of America.
The answer lies in 3 strategies. Number 1, Leapfrog. In some areas, the United States should not try to catch up to certain technologies. Take batteries, for example. The US may be better suited to focus on the next generation that don't rely on Chinese-dominated minerals. Number 2, Friendshore. In some areas, it wouldn't be economical for the US to develop all of these supply chains at home. Take solar panels, for example, where the US may be better off de-risking its supply chains by investing in manufacturing in the likes of India.
And number 3 is prioritize. If the US is going to become a serious exporter of clean energy technologies, it's going to be in areas where the US has a comparative advantage. One of those is next-generation geothermal, where you can use techniques from oil and gas drilling, and some of the same workers too, to produce energy from the heat of the earth. US firms are already working on projects in Kenya, the Philippines, and beyond.
The US has the tools to do this in an arsenal of game-changing technologies that could put the United States on the map. It can use agencies like the Development Finance Corporation to fund projects abroad. For example, the Lobito Corridor, which helps minerals from Central Africa reach global markets. It can provide financing to partner countries to help spur the procurement of US clean energy technologies, like long-duration battery systems or nuclear power plants. And lastly, it can shape markets for alternatives to Chinese products alongside partners by creating demand for minerals and low-carbon metals.
Clean energy isn't just about cutting carbon emissions. It's about being able to deliver what other countries want. Increasingly, that's not spending scarce dollars to constantly import foreign fossil fuels, but being able to produce their own energy. Look at Pakistan, a country some Americans hoped would be a big importer of American natural gas in the future. But in the past 3 years, Pakistanis have imported so many solar panels to put on the roofs of their homes and factories that they've increased the national power supply by 50%. And guess where those solar panels are from? It's not America, it's China.